Canto, I'm trying. So this is a video made by a very cool creator. Well, I haven't really watched much of him. Though I think he's cool and everything. I don't mind. I disagree with a lot of points in this video, and I'll get to it part by part, bit by bit. Now, I respect his opinion. I do not want any of you to harass him, because opinion is opinion at the end of the day. But I do need to talk about some points and some key points in this video. Also, I feel like the thumbnail and title complete clickbait, because neither of these two.
Yes, you saw what you clicked on. No, this is not rage bait. Just give me a shot to explain what I mean before you torch the video, please. Thank you. So, I finally got to a lot of your guys' favorite Canto. And my god, was it good.
So why are you starting out the video like this? I don't know, I wish he was more concise. Like, okay, I'm not saying the video is bad or anything. I just wish, he got to the point more, because you have a title like that, and the key points where he says the Canto turned bad's around here. So, I don't get it.
Yeah, I know you guys like to say that each Canto gets better than the last. Did this one hit harder than Canto 5 for me? If so, how can I say Heathcliff's tragic love story is the worst since Canto 2? Sit back as I talk about the roller coaster of emotions, the highs and the lows of the story, and even why I think that Canto 6 is the worst Canto since Canto 2. Why I think Canto 6 was the second worst in the game, and a lot of it has to do with the characters that we were introduced to in this section of the game.
He never gets to us. He never gets to Nelly. He never gets to... He doesn't get to the characters. He makes his point right here. He doesn't, go full in describing all the characters, or, what he's personally disliked. He doesn't. He just makes a quick segment about it.
Don't get me wrong, many of the characters here are well written and well developed. It's a Project Moon game after all. We get sweet, misguided Nell who just wanted the pain to stop.
Well, not really. She looked at the mirror worlds and saw she's basically completely doomed if she kept being, a decent person, or if she let Kathy and, Heathcliff to be together. So she basically pushed him away and gave Kathy, the mirror shards, and, that whole situation devolved. Which he doesn't get to, but, yeah, that basically... She's kind of the reason why the suffering never ends.
Matt, the caring leader of the aptly named Dead Rabbits, Catherine, who was so distraught from her Heathcliff leaving that
she was married. She's distraught, but it's a very weird situation. I mean, I can see this. Yes, I can see it. But she basically gets turned into this thing because she thinks it's better. This Kathy, the one in the mirror, tells her it's better if you leave Heathcliff, don't be with them, etc., etc., etc. It would be better for okay. I mean,
he would be willing to destroy the multiverse just to bring him a bit of happiness. Obedient dog Linton, and the only person more easily set off than Heathcliff himself and Hiddenly. Unlike some other characters that were merely plot points or story dumps in earlier sections of the game, each of these characters play their part in the grand scheme that is the overarching story of Canto 6. As I was streaming this Canto to those of you who watched, I was getting a lot of hype. Many of you seem to love this tragedy more than any other Sinner story so far, and while I can see it in many parts of C6, I have to ask, why? No, seriously, let me
this is so irrelevant to the point.
know below. Are you okay? Do you guys need a hug? Most of you who are in the stream say stuff like, I know the loss of Heathcliff. I know how Kathy felt when she made her decision. Who is Kathy? And so on. But while the story is well written, it left me feeling not despair, but just a bit.
That's kind of the point there. That's why I enjoy Heathcliff's Canto a lot. The ending, it felt hollow. You're not supposed to feel like no one wins. you're not supposed to feel sad because Kathy made the ultimate sacrifice at the end, and it's supposed to kind of feel like that way. I mean, I get it, I get it. I guess if you just enjoyed that, I mean, I get it, but yeah, it gets to that point later on.
I should love this Canto. The build up in the previous two intervals set us up to actually feel Heathcliff's trepidation in approaching the manor. Him not feeling like he is good enough, from his clothes to his attitude that he knows he has trouble keeping in check, and everything in between. The closer we get to Wuthering Heights, the more you can see and actually feel the unease radiating off of our favorite baseball bat wielding madman. As much as we can feel Heathcliff's inner turmoil, it is nothing to the manor itself. Almost immediately, one can tell something is off. Shifty gazes, a silence that's not familiar to Heathcliff, and for some reason, a bunch of fixers sitting around making sure nothing happens. But no sight of why Heathcliff came back to be a reunion, but a funeral. Up until this point, I'll admit, I had my theories about what was going on, but I didn't want to jump straight to, "This woman is dead." All of this is good. Great traditional style Project Moon twists and turns.
Alright.
And don't worry.
You're playing, please. I mean, he's fine. Alright?
I'm not going to do a full breakdown of what happened in the whole Canto. I'm just pointing out things I liked and trying to get you into my mind so that you too can understand why I think this Canto went from easily the greatest to a very solemn end. The almost murder mystery vibe we got as we make our way through the house gave me a lot of Agatha Christie's and then there was none vibes. Which, fun fact, I actually played in as a teenager. I was the General MacArthur character.
Well, she got to his point earlier, kind of explaining it, instead of the mere end of the video.
Hell, we even get a diary that only Heathcliff can read due to the spirit of Catherine allowing him to give us the murder's diary aspect of many D&D campaigns. The notebook turned up to...
He's mentioned Wuthering Heights. He's mentioning a lot of books here, yet he doesn't mention the source material or anything like that, which is interesting.
Project Moon levels. The whole story is about two people who are madly in love with each other, who, instead of going out and looking for the other in Catherine's case, are just going back to the damn man of going out and looking.
It was influenced by the mirror technology, and Nellie, she basically was manipulated to not really, mess with Heathcliff and marry she didn't really she was basically manipulated not to screw with Heathcliff, not to even go around him, so I don't get this point here.
For the other in Catherine's case, or just going back to the damn manor she lives in Heathcliff's case, you would rather wait until the other one dies than burn down the whole world around you, and not just your world, but all of the world dies, then burn down the whole world around you.
Never waited. It was sudden. It was massive. But it was basically a big moment for him. He didn't know. He finally got the courage, to come back, and she's passed away, which drove Heathcliff into insanity. Basically, he didn't choose. He simply he didn't have a choice, dude. He waited. He quite literally, he had a choice to come back early, yes, but I don't know. He never waited.
Burn down the whole world.
He did that out of madness, basically, and blaming himself for Kathy's death, even though he didn't attribute most of it. As we see in the cutscene, he went completely bonkers whenever he saw that news, and it was the birth of Earl King.
Around you, and not just your world, but all of the worlds where you exist, in order to bring about some sort of moniker of vengeance? Justice? What? This was still cool, though. Virgilla showing up and kicking ass, guys. I can't say it better than
my favorite fraud
than I did in stream.
Okay, I understand the fraud, but I like him.
Mons, go ahead and bring up the cursed clip. I'm fucking erect right now. The battle to the roof, the reveal of Heathcliff being Matt. For the two of you who will get mad about it, I mean, spoiler alert, all peak. The multiple bites all the way up to the roof will be ingrained in my head forever, and even the $10 billion skill discovery was great and well written. Also,
Alright, so how is this somehow worse than Canto 2?
who didn't believe that someone on the team was going to distort?
I didn't mention the whole distorting story either, or like, the art of it. No.
At least once. And which ones of you guys actually didn't think it would be Heathcliff first? Was I the only one who thought that? Then I got to the roof, and this is where the best, worst, and Canto killing sections truly happened. Earl King wanting to end all Heathcliff's ambition, meeting with the strong will of a woman who just wants the happiness for the one she loves above all else.
Peak, simply peak.
As always, the music swells. We get to battle not only with our weapons, but different ideologies that are on the line here. Earl Keen's insane pessimism, Catherine's love-tainted pragmatism, and somehow Heathcliff's optimism that not only can he stop the Earl King, but somehow will still save his Catherine. As all this builds up, you expect, like always, some kind of crescendo, like...
Well, that scene was based... Well, I mean, the crescendo, well, the ego moment, as I like to call them, that already happened earlier in the story with the distortion, why I think that was the perfect use of the ego, and I feel like what we got was perfect. It was the crescendo. There was giant cutscenes of battle and the amazing transitions on the rooftop. I feel like it was a perfect ending, so I definitely I don't get this point.
He's saying when his wings erupt out with the music, or even with Ishmael, how she chooses.
He goes on, like, that ego moment already happened. It already happened in the story.
The heart over her true prey, that is Ahab. However, instead of the crescendo, we get snubbed. Heathcliff doesn't get a win, but neither do the two others that have orchestrated or even invaded the planned events for the night. In the end, everyone loses.
Well, which I love about that Canto. There's no winning or everybody's. It all kind of goes bad. She makes the ultimate sacrifice, and which, in my opinion, makes it a 10 out of 10. I love when Project Moon just it does this. I mean, I'm not simply just glazing. I do enjoy the story and where it went, and basically Heathcliff learning to move on.
Including us.
And Kathy making the ultimate decision to, get rid of the paradox, basically.
Dante gets a cool meta moment, but both Catherine and Heathcliff, who had learned of each other's love at this point, of what it was that both of them messed up, neither was truly gone from this world. And
Kathy gone.
It's not like we haven't just proven with Heathcliff.
She's not distorted. I don't get this point at all right here. I simply Golden Bow distortions are very different from normal ones, and she's not distorted. From our knowledge, we're never told she's distorted. There's no context clues. There's nothing. I don't think she's distorted. It's very, very different from that, from what we see. So I don't get it. I don't get this point right here. She can't just simply whip her back, get her back in shape, or get her out of distortion. I don't get it.
That we can pull people out of distorting, literally just downstairs from where we are now. No, there was no closure, no winners, no memories other than
there was closure whenever she deleted herself. That was the clip
of Heathcliff and Dante remembering the events that transpired. Yes, Heathcliff remembers, but that just leaves him sort of in a pre-Earl King.
No, it does not. He moved on. Oh my god, and that is completely wrong in my opinion. As we see in Canto 7, Canto 8, and Canto 9, he has moved on from that. He's learned, to walk, to pass on.
Stage, he still knows about Catherine, even if all the other Heathcliffs somehow forgot ours.
He's gone. She's deleted from every mirror world, my dude. They did not forget. She is gone.
We'll still have the drive to bring his back.
He does not. He doesn't have a drive to bring him back. He just has remembered her. He remembers her, but she moves on.
And I understand this could be used as a way to make him still grow as a character later on.
Not really, no. What we see in the story, he's moved on. He moves on.
But for now, we get left in a state of complete emptiness. Not sadness, like so many of you thought I would be in. I feel robbed of the satisfaction that I come to expect since Canto 3. Win or lose, we got something out of the story. Not since Canto 2 have we been cock-blocked so hard at the point of completion as we have been here. It would have been like if I had ended my video at the intro. And I'll eat my words if, and I mean if, they ever get back around to Heathcliff for a second Canto.
They're not. The conclusion is, my opinion was perfect. Like, I get where he's coming from, right? I don't think he.
And they build up on this better. I'm hoping that all of you that have been talking about how each one of them should get 3 cantos per center.
No, they don't.
Will be true, because if not, whilst most of Canto 6 is the best story that I have experienced so far in the game, that ending was just so meh that I believe Canto 2, in hindsight, became better than Canto 6.
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Michael! Help me!
Now, if you have stayed this long and not unsubbed, let me defend myself a bit. I know that a lot of you will say, well, you don't know True Loss, or that you resonate so well with this
That's the point. Oh, not even at the point.
Canto due to the Romeo-Juliet style love that happens here.
It's based on Wuthering Heights.
With our star-crossed lover situation. And the thing is, we know the tech exists that could bring Catherine back.
Angelica, Library of Runa, the Goblin, the Mullen, my good old Roland. This feels like someone's like, oh, they should have brought Angelica back. They really should. Oh, ooh. It feels like that point, but so dumber almost.
If not, it's not like it can't exist in this world. The fact that Heathcliff remembers and has access to high-level mirror tech.
She is evaporated from every mirror world. She's gone.
And
I don't get this guy is trying to say, like, oh, you can bring her back. Yeah, she is gone. She's erased. She is absolutely just done for.
the creator of the tech in the first place means he can look into other worlds to try to figure out a way to bring back things that have been erased.
Why? He's moved on. She made a sacrifice.
I
I don't get it.
What happens if we reassert her into Dante's notebook after she's been erased?
That's not gonna happen, and it's like, what's the point? We already had a good conclusion, and she's already just gone.
Don't forget.
So why would they? And also, like, in general, why would you put that into the story whenever you already have a good conclusion?
She was erased from Dante's diary. To get rid of her after all. I don't truly know how.
The golden bow stuck was it basically he could have seppuku himself with the golden bow, and it kind of just spiraled. But she deleted herself. She's gone. Not just from Dante's diary. Every mirror world, everything gone, done, snapped out. It's like it does.
Oh, to fix this issue, guys. I know many of you will disagree with me, but if even for a second you can see where I'm coming from,
Absolutely not. But
let me know at the very least. Well, fellow managers, what did you think? Did I have a point? Should I be kicked from the community, never to be heard from again?
okay, I give you this. I give you this, my good sir. You have a very brave mentality releasing this video after a very, very brave mentality. And I mean, I don't blame you. It's the take of all time. Now, I'm not saying it's a good take. Not at all. This is a pretty bad take. But opinion's opinion. And, you know, it was a great video. Amazing video, dude.
Or was this not as much of a hot take as I thought it was?
It's burning, boiling hot.
Let me know in the comment section below. While you're at it, why not thinking about joining us on our Discord? We tend to talk about other games there. And guys, before I go, check out the sweet ass merch that we have recently designed for you lovers of the city you live in. We put a lot